to speak from which you didn't like.
No.
Yeah, you're right. I put that about halfway through. I put, where are the finalists?
They were...
It was
So
just
because I missed the first half hour, what happened in that first half hour? They just spoke to every housemate who has been evicted. Was that what they did?
Yeah, so the audience was social distance.
Distancing.
Did you know? Who was missing? As I was trying to go to sleep last night and I couldn't see it, I was trying to think who was actually
This morning,
missing.
I said to Dan, I don't remember seeing Subong there. Dan
said
he was there.
He said something. Because I was talking... Because Jack said, who is that guy? He said, I've never seen him. And I said, oh, because he came in for like one day and got evicted the same day because he's doing like push-ups with one hand. And Jack was like, what the fuck would he come in and do that for?
Exactly.
And I was like, even Jack fucking knows.
Did Sonia not even say, why would you do that?
No, it's just ludicrous. Anyway, so the housemates were all sat like a little bit apart.
Did they walk out or were they just there?
I can't remember. I think they were just there.
Okay.
And then there was an audience there. There was the fucking
that audience was
atmosphere.
Dead.
It was just
terrible, wasn't
God.
It
was like
funeral.
the Circle fucking finale. It's like no atmosphere whatsoever. Sonia's
Have you watched the Circle
I
finale?
watched that American one. It was dead as a dodo. I think no one was in the audience because it was pre-recorded, wasn't it? It's the same sort of thing. Sonia's dress looks good. I put. Dan got a big cheer. Some can't join because of COVID restrictions. I still don't know who wasn't there.
Who said that? Housemates?
No, that's what Sonia said.
Oh.
Kieran, I noticed, has lost quite a lot of weight. So props to Kieran. He looked a hell of a lot better.
Do you know what? My problem with Kieran was he wasn't even wearing his own T-shirt with a brand on.
Oh.
He could have been wearing the cat with
Probably
7 lives
allowed.
or holding the mug that says the King Cockroach or whatever.
Wasn't allowed. Okay, I've got some...
Auntie Garth wore his own Auntie Garth T-shirt.
I've got comments on what people are wearing. Do you want to know?
Honestly, the looks on Australian Big Brother have been terrible.
The looks. Not
the
good.
Lukes. Where's the fucking dinner jackets and the formal attire?
Even the finalists, I mean...
Dan
had the most dour green shirt on, the same as Matt had on.
That's the same fucking shirt he wore when they told him to dress up for that dinner, dress to impress.
Chad
and
had
fucking rolled up sleeve.
Chad had on like a shirt that was too tight, trousers that were too tight, and no socks.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Sophie was the only one that looked okay.
She came as like Brown and Flowers.
She did look like Brown and Flowers.
But with like extra hairy sleeves. It was not a good look. Garth was wearing a glittery jacket that looked horrible. Alan had gone
like a baseball hoodie type.
Yeah, the iron-on patches that you have when you're like a kid. You know, I had Kylie and Jason ones on my jeans.
Did Alan have anything interesting to say, or just doing fashion?
When I saw Alan's, they did like an Alan's best bits. That's all this first part was. It was just the best bits of this person, that person. I thought, we did actually miss out on not having Alan there. He was actually.
You telling me they did Danny's best bits?
No, they did Alan's though.
Good.
They did. There was no best bits from Danny.
Exactly. Was she even there?
Yeah, she was there. Did you even? Yeah, she was. Shane was. Sarah looked good, I've noted. Shane was wearing white chinos and a dusk pink jacket.
Oh, that sounds like he's made an effort. It sounds quite Kevy-webby, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Xavier was wearing his tiger shirt with a blue shirt with tigers on, oversized, so Jack liked that.
Okay.
Jack was going, that guy's got such good style. Angela, I thought, looked skinnier. I mean, she was skinny anyway, but she looked even skinnier. And she was wearing an off-the-shoulder glittery number.
Angela dressed up.
She looked good.
Lips, hold the lips.
Well, the usual lip gloss. She got out her lip gloss.
Yeah, but I noticed the Vision Mixer cut it out.
Oh.
Like, basically, this was Angela's big moment to apply lip gloss. Cut to Sonia as she was doing it. It's caught her at the end.
Oh, God's sake.
Do you know Angela's releasing her own lip gloss? We've been told.
Angelicious.
Angelicious. Alfie told us that. Alfie's basically
he's got
the one to thank for any information on this podcast.
Just listen to Alfie's podcast when he finally does it. But he doesn't want to have his voice heard. So
it sounds like this.
No, I have to do it in Stephen Hawking voice. Put it for a sympathiser.
Oh, it brings back memories of someone else who used to leave voice messages on the show.
Rest in peace. So then I've put Talia's got fat. Did you see her?
Talia looked like she was wearing recycled majorettes costumes from Big Brother 7. Gold and red dress type thing going on.
When they were doing like Angela's best bits and Talia's just sitting there like smiling, you could tell she was fucking
Talia is
seething.
fake as fuck.
She didn't, to be fair, she didn't look fat, but she just looked fat as she was, which that's a win for everyone, isn't it?
She's fake whenever she tries to like make a public image.
Oh, she tries to be nice. It's like, come on, we know you're a bitch. Just embrace it.
Own it. I didn't know I was the queen of the house when I was in there. No one said it to my face.
Laura wasn't there, and she's been written out of history.
Who the fuck's that?
She went out first night.
Oh, the first evictee.
Yeah.
She wasn't there.
No. Sonia said, "Where did it all go wrong?" to Alan. And
I'm
Alan...
probably scared she was going to stand up for black issues on,
exactly.
on the final.
Yeah, be a feminist. And Alan said he was evicted because he was the strongest player. And Sonia laughed in his...
still towing that line,
Yeah, Sonia laughed in his face and said, "You were voted out by a landslide." It was at this point I noticed Garth's pink sparkly shoes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were ghastly.
And Sonia said...
Ghastly.
Sonia said to Alan, "Well, you made it to top 19. Ouch. Then we had a Kieran section, which I noticed had Hannah going, "I love Kieran" in it.
Oh, was
Hannah there? Did you see Hannah there? Yeah, but did you see what was different?
No.
Her lips.
She had fillers.
No, she'd not had the fillers.
What do you mean?
Her lips were back down to normal size.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Her lips are gone.
She actually looked so much better with just normal lips. So she looked like a completely different person. Like she must have had them pumped up to the max, like double size.
Or maybe Kieran's been on them too much.
Ooh,
Suck the filler
honestly,
out.
she looks so much better without those plump lips. And then, hold on.
Plump lips.
Oh yeah, this was when Jack said, "I like Kieran, he's not that bad. I align with any fatties." That's what Jack said. I stand with Kieran.
I've said fatty so many times in this show, it's so wrong.
No, I'm fatty.
Kieran was doing his full YouTube voice, did you notice, when he was talking to Sonia?
Oh, and Sonia?
Just like that.
Should we have another glass? Can you fill? Here, have a look at this.
Oh, I know, I don't know. You do that, because I'll get the drink, because I don't know what happened in the final.
Oh, okay. Go on then.
Well, I do know, but then I don't at the same time.
Well, I'm telling you now.
I know, but I want to hear it.
But how are you going to hear it when I'm... I'm talking about Sonia's Botox for a minute. Sonia looked like she had been Botox to the hilt. I mean, how old is she? 50, 60, no one knows. What is she, 48? She looked...
You said she was 53.
No, I think she's like 56 or 58. I've forgotten now.
Not that old.
Anyway, she is.
58.
She is.
It's not 58.
Anyway, she looked Botox to hell, but she looked good. So, I mean,
where's she getting Botox during lockdown? Honestly, did Australia even have a lockdown? Because they were getting KFC, they were like getting all those luxury food budget. Like, you couldn't get a fucking toilet roll in England.
No. Well, they got.
What?
I don't know.
The brick on it. Coles supermarket, whatever it's called. You know, it's still got Woolworths in Australia, don't you?
They've got what?
Woolworths, it's a supermarket.
Oh, I see. The others,
cold out here.
I've put the others' faces when Sonia is picking up Kieran. It wasn't good. Casey's dark hair looks gross.
I didn't even see Casey.
Do you want to go back in? It's not that cold.
Put the hoodie on.
Kieran needs some under-eye concealer. I've noted here.
The dark circles. It's like cousin it, doesn't he?
Then there was an Ian section.
Uncle Fester, isn't it? Who's cousin it? The hair.
Isn't he the hand?
The hair one. What Uncle Fester?
Did you see the Ian section?
I saw Sonia go, "Oh, I was really sad about Patricia," as if it was a joke. And he went,
she did.
And he went, "So was I." Like, he genuinely is sad.
Sonia went, "Oh, Patricia, R.I.P."
Yeah. I think Ian. I'm sorry, but I think Ian's on the spectrum, don't you?
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No.
I wish I was on it.
You can't take the piss out of his dead spider for someone of that state. You know,
No.
It's not compassionate, Sonia. Compassion is Sonia's middle name, usually.
This was the only time we actually saw Sonia actually mingling with a house guest.
She's not bad at it, is she? She is good.
She was quite good. I put Ian was cancelled as soon as he befriended Dan, and Ian is wearing a t-shirt with dinosaurs on like a toddler. Then Sonia said, "Oh yeah," Ian was like being quite shady. He went, "Oh yeah, my parents couldn't wait to stop watching Big Brother Australia when I got evicted."
Say that. Yeah, they said, "Thank God you're out.
Yeah,
you don't have to watch it anymore."
And then he goes, "Oh, they normally like watching documentaries."
Sonia said boring stuff.
Yeah, boring stuff. Yeah, documentaries, load of rubbish.
Boring.
It's not a competition between like documentaries and reality TV. You are allowed to like both. But Ian was being he sounded quite snobby when he said that.
I mean, honestly, documentaries are the original reality TV, aren't they, in a way?
Yeah. Yeah, they actually are. So then, and plus, Big Brother is a social experiment. I put Ian is acting arrogant. Angie section, she said, "Oh, the party's here." And I have noted the peak of the show was Angela holding the water funnel. That was the peak of the show.
Oh, of the series as a whole.
Yeah.
That's an
After
iconic,
that, it was
that's
all
an
downhill.
iconic moment. I mean, you're right. It started with the hanging on the column thing, wherever that was, with the lip gloss then.
Oh, yeah.
But it was the peak at the water one,
Yeah.
because it was so epic with the rain,
Yeah.
and just the imagery of it was so good.
Yeah. the iconography.
Yeah, the iconography.
And then I've put Angela's looking very fit, but apparently she doesn't go to the gym. Matt's face when Angela was talking, more thin-lipped than normal. Angela is asking her husband to speak to her in Big Brother's voice.
Oh, yeah, she's sort of got a thing for that voice.
I can get it, I get that. Big Brother has got kind of a sexy voice, doesn't he? Remember that old Big Brother Australia used to have a sexy voice as well? Do you remember that? On Tim's series.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah. To the diary room.
Yeah, it was sexy. And then the others were fuming at her finale airtime. Angela said she's on 10 teas a day. Talia was pretending to be interested.
Angela said she's been drinking tea since she was 4 years old, and that's why she's addicted to it. And then I tweeted about tea. I said, I agree with Angela, tea is life. And then someone said, have you seen the way that Angela drinks tea with all that sugar and milk in it?
Oh, yeah,
I said,
4
to be
sugars.
fair, it looks like the tea you'd give to a 4-year-old, so she's probably still on that.
But how is Angela so skinny when she has 10 cups of tea with 4 sugars in a day?
Fuck knows.
That's bizarre.
What about this whole thing about someone said, oh, it's a queen? Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this didn't happen of the year.
Angela's self-proclaimed queen.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, someone said, oh, it's a queen. And I turned around. It was in the shopping centre with my husband. I turned around and said, everyone's calling me a queen. I thought they were talking to me. But actually, it was a picture of the queen, the real queen. And I was like, that did not happen. That is a fictional story that Angela's made up for the final.
Yeah, that is sad. Are you out of notes now?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I've put Talia's nose is over-highlighted. I like to point that out. Angela said her favourite place is Tealand. And then Jack...
Again, she made this up too for the final.
Jack said, does she mean Thailand? And I said, no, I think she means Tealand.
She's sort of saying...
Is that a real place?
What? No.
I thought it was a joke.
It's a joke.
Oh,
What she's saying is, when she would do the mind thing, she would go to Tealand, which was a place where she had a butler and there was endless tea and everything was luxurious. Yeah, Garth was there with his belly popping out, giving her endless tea. Again, I felt like this is Angela. I felt like she's
Leave Angela alive.
I'm sorry, I love Angela as a housemate, but I felt that she's become a little bit self-aware.
Oh, we've never seen that happen to a former a former fan favourite, have we?
Never.
I've never seen that happen before.
Who is she?
I'm a
Who is she?
legend.
I'm a legend. I've never seen it happen. So it's a shame.
Then we had a section about Sarah, but I became obsessed.
A section about Sarah. That must have been short.
Well, nice. Boom. I became obsessed with the Duplicate app at this point and lost attention for a few minutes. That's the app where you can turn yourself into a GIF. Fun for all the family. Then...
Try putting yourself on an Ica GIF. It's not pretty.
And then the housemates were saying who they thought was going to win. Then the finalists came out. You're right, about 45 minutes in, probably.
So those finalists were hugging each other and everything. I was like, where's the social distance? And I tweeted that those stalls that the ex-housemates were on didn't look 2 metres apart. And then someone, BBAU Returns, tweeted me. Oh no, actually, it might have been Big Brother's Big Eye. Tweeted me and said,
get it right.
Here it's 1.5 metres. I said, but it don't look like that either.
No, especially when they're behind. But if you're behind, is that okay?
Is that okay? That's what I was thinking.
I think it's okay.
Surely diagonally it needs to be 1.5 too.
Look, don't listen to Rule Booker. What do you care?
Someone should have had a long mic, like Ryland.
Yeah.
And go on the side.
Anyway, Sophie and Chad are going to hook up later, so they don't need to be far apart.
They're in a social bubble.
Do you feel like Sophie was shading Chad a bit? She was like, oh, well, we've not actually seen each other since. Did that feel shady to you?
Do you know, I thought they were a little...
frosty with each other.
Maybe that is the right word, but maybe that is right. Yeah, I felt like you would have thought that even with lockdown, they would have been on FaceTime together all the time, or chatting all the time.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like they were as on as I expected them to be.
But then, you know what Alfie said?
Alfie says that they're going to share the money.
So they must be on.
But Chad didn't say that on the show, so I don't think he's going to do that.
He said it in the exit interviews.
Did he?
Apparently.
Well, we've seen this time and time again when they go,
we'll
split the money when we get out.
Who was going to split all the money?
Wasn't
it Luke A or someone?
I don't know,
it was that season, I think. Yeah, because it was Luke S.
Luke A, yeah.
Yeah, with Luke S and all that.
Yeah.
Luke S denied
and everyone was
twice.
shitty about it, being like, I haven't seen any money.
Yeah. That's good.
Never promised to do anything with the prize money.
I have put here Dan looks fatter. Chad looks thinner. Sophie looks thinner. Did you think Dan looked fatter?
No, I didn't.
Definitely
notice.
not as fat as normal.
Anna came on stage and got to fucking talk, and I was like,
"Fuck that bitch."
I don't want to hear from Anna. I'm
No
sick of
one
hearing about Anna.
cares. There's nothing worse than someone going on about their girlfriend who you've never met before, boyfriend. It's like, I couldn't give two
Do you know
fucks.
what I thought was pointless? Was actually bringing the friends and family out with the finalists to stand there next to them while they were